Good evening, Soldier Boy here, and welcome back to Assassin's Creed Rogue for live stream number 4 as we continue our journey through the Assassin's Creed franchise. Today, this evening, we are back Assassin's Creed Rogue. So, we last streamed Assassin's Creed Rogue yesterday morning. I'm losing track of my days. And we got to the point of where it kind of explained why Shay turns on the assassins. And it was quite an interesting point he made. It was the fact he didn't like seeing innocents being killed for the assassins' view, the way they wanted the world to be. He didn't quite agree that they were saving people as much as they should have been. And I really liked how that was explained. And we're going to continue that story tonight. We did quite a bit on the last live stream. We've only got 2 hours this evening, but we are back again tomorrow morning with more Rogue. So we've got some time. But we are poised, I like the word, poised, to do the next bit of story. We've just finished the last stream on a little bit of an island nearby that we had to clear anyway. So we've got a chance to continue the story in tonight's stream. A quick one. I'll get a couple of things. Firstly, our views, I said this in Discord the other day, the views on our episodic content and even the live streams after the live stream are going through the roof. And if you look at them, you may say, well, they're not that many. To me, it's going through the roof. So massive thank you to everyone that's trying out our content, having a look, giving it a try. Very much appreciate it. And all the new subscribers as well. I hope you're enjoying what the channel is about and what we have to offer. There was one other thing as well. I don't know what it is. Thanks for the like, those much appreciated. We did a really good stream this morning in Genshin Impact. We actually carried on with the event that's ongoing. We've got another 12 days in the chasm. Hopefully we can get it sorted. We can get it finished. That was it. So tomorrow's Watchdog video. It's out. If I get my words right. 6 o'clock tomorrow evening. Watchdog's video comes out. It's kind of the end of the story to a degree. There's one more video after that. There's a little short coming out before it, which is one of the greatest escape methods I've ever done. It's quite incredible. It may say there's a copyright on the video tomorrow evening. Ignore it. It is a copyright, but it's because of the music at the end. So don't worry about it. I'm not in trouble. So I'm just checking sound. I'm not in trouble or anything like that for doing it. It is just the music at the end. It'll be explained if you watch it. If you're into the Watchdog series, have a look. And yeah, I think that was all I had to say, really, to be fair. Thanks for the likes, much appreciated. So, Assassin's Creed Rogue this evening. Let's concentrate on what we're meant to be doing. Crazy Irishman, how are you? It is quite a different storyline, isn't it? I know in Assassin's Creed 3, you had that Hytham as the Templar mix, moving then on to Connor, his son, as an assassin, and that was quite a cool story, the way that felt integrated. Rogue is slightly different to that, though, isn't it? It's an assassin who, so far from what we know, feels that the assassins aren't protecting the innocent people as they should be. And that's what makes the story quite interesting. But he's aligned himself with the Templars, but also without giving the Templars his allegiance. So he hasn't officially joined, if that makes sense. Good evening, Kathy. How are you? I'm not too bad, thank you. We did have a good time away. You know, I spent some time in the wheelchair. And I'm still recovering now, let's put it that way. I'm still having a few issues. And yeah, but like I said in Discord, the smile on my boy's face more than makes up for any pain I ever have to deal with. That's the important part. Glad you're good, Kathy. Glad you're good. Also, one other thing. I know I'm adding loads of different things on tonight. I don't know. It's just a chance to chat and, you know, just put the world to rights. No. You may have noticed the last couple of evening streams we've done, I've been getting quite drowsy. I may have come across. I haven't watched them back for a reason because I don't really want to see it, hear it. My words may have been slurred or really slow. That's the new medication one. I've decided to take it back a notch because we were upping it every week, and I was finding it was making me fall asleep during the day, which is what it's a point that I want to get to. So I decided to put it back. So hopefully, you won't have that happen anymore. Fingers crossed. But it wasn't. It's not making a difference anyway, to be honest. And I can't deal with the side effects on top of everything else, so we kind of cut it back. So hopefully, That won't happen. I don't think it was too bad, but I don't know how noticeable it was. It felt noticeable to me, but I spoke to someone else and they said no, it wasn't noticeable. You just slowed down. It was really weird. But yeah. Anyway, on with tonight. We are. That doesn't tell us our hours, does it? We're 26% done. That's all it tells us. So as far as I'm aware as well, there's no DLC for Assassin's Creed Rogue. I did have a brief look and I couldn't see anything. I will look again when we're closer to the end. I haven't looked at trophies still, other than listing the ones we complete when we complete them. I'm still unsure how we're going to do that. I believe it's one I've been told that we can platinum. So because of that, that's the aim. Renovation in North Atlantic is only 3%. We haven't done much renovation-wise. There's so much story going on that kind of wants you to continue to see what's going on with Shay. You don't really want to stay around on islands too long. We did clear this one here just before we finished the last stream. Last Chame. We've got plenty of money in the bank. We have done some upgrades to the Monroe as well. There's a killer whale there. I don't know if we're able... Part of me thinks we won't be strong enough to do a killer whale. Should we? Do you know what? We'll give the killer whale a go. We haven't tried hunting so far. So we'll give it a go and see what happens. But our main point of call, we're heading here. Back to North. Oh, we can fast travel. Do you know what? I want to give hunting a go. We haven't done it as yet. Let's do hunting. And then we'll fast travel to where we're heading next for the story. We haven't upgraded our hunting boat, a whaling boat. I don't know what you call it. It is called something, a rowboat, I think it is, when you go for upgrades. We haven't upgraded it. So I don't know how good it will be, but we'll give it a go just to see if there's any change between the hunting at sea from this to Assassin's Creed 3. Because Assassin's Creed 3, not Assassin's Creed 3, sorry, Black Flag. It was Black Flag I'm thinking of, wasn't it? The hunting at sea at Black Flag was okay. It wasn't bad. Harpooning target.
Look! Killer whale!
Killer whale. There we go.
Ready the whaleboat!
Yeah, it was on Black Flag. So I'd be interested to see how this works. I'm pretty sure it's something similar. Although this time we're not going to go shirtless. In Black Flag, when we hunted whales and sharks, he went shirtless. In this, not so much. I will catch up with your message in a minute, Crazy Irishman. Just give me a second. We're just going whale hunting. Obviously, this in no way condones whale hunting. This is obviously part of the game. We need the upgrade ingredients. And I'm missing him. Oh, that one. Oh, so we have to brace against ice chunks. That's different. We need to brace against the ice chunks so the boat doesn't hit him. Oh, where is he? There. Missed him. Did I get him? I think I did. So we need to brace whenever we're going to hit ice. That's a new thing to deal with. If I succeed in this, I'll be very surprised. Brace for the ice. That's quite cool though, that we have to brace for the ice. We have nearly got him, I think. Through the ice, brace again. Where is he? Overshot that one. I haven't looked how many I've got 8 harpoons left to do this in. Where is he? Right, we've nearly got him. We've got 6 harpoons left. I'll be very careful not to miss any now. Can't we see him? It's definitely a different thing with the ice being involved.
He's coming for us. Right ahead. Hang tight, everyone.
Yeah, I definitely didn't
This one's dangerous.
Survive that one, did I? So we need to brace when he goes to charge us. That's a new thing. We didn't get to do that last time. Where is he? I've only got 4 left. Where is he? How did I miss? I know I'm nearly gone. Oh, I got him. We need 1 hit, potentially. Has he gone on through the ice? Need to get a hit in, but it's because of the ice. I only got 2 harpoons left. That's the problem. I don't want to risk one. Ah, I missed. I think we lost this one. Oh, I did it. I think I did it on the last one. We may have just done it on the last one there. I think we did. Oh, wow. That was close. So a few new things we need to learn techniques-wise. Bracing when we get attacked by the animal we're hunting. And so bracing against the animal attack is something we need to remember to do in future. And ice. Bracing against the ice is something else. That's something we haven't had to deal with previously. Okay. We're going to head to North America and continue the story there, I think. I know we could travel around and clear islands, but we've got 2 hours. So in some ways, we need to be quite direct in what we're trying to achieve. And I think the story is a good way of continuing, because at the minute, the story's at the impasse. You know, Shay is quite lost since he's left the Assassins. He doesn't quite know the right thing to do. And I think that story's on that balancing point where we kind of need to see how his view changes going forward. Right, so I will catch up with you. Comment close on. Nothing noticeable in any of the Let's Plays that we watched so far. We heard you say you were getting sleepy, but nothing noticeable. Yeah, I've tried to hide it so you haven't noticed it, to be honest. And I know it's not necessary, but it's kind of weird. When that feeling comes across, it's kind of really difficult to kind of deal with in some ways. I don't know, it's just one of those weird things that I've tried not to be noticeable. There is a Dirt 5 video out in a week or so that I'm pretty sure I fell asleep while voicing it over, which is weird in itself. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I fell asleep while doing the voiceover, and that's how bad the tablet's got. I've gone back and changed some of the voiceover because of it. So that's kind of what made me make that decision. I was very lucky on that last one, wasn't it? Right, we're heading to the River Valley. That's where we're heading. Been here a few times, done a few little bits, but the story is continuing. Let's have a look. But yeah, I think in the 2-hour live streams, we have to be very direct in what we want to achieve, what we want to do. If you missed the last live stream and haven't had a chance to catch up, we have gained some new weapons. In fact, I can't show you them that way, but I can show them this way. Crafting. So, the new weapons we've got, I think they come on here. Got air rifle, as we had previously. We now have the sleep grenades and the berserk grenades and the shrapnel grenades. They're attached to the bottom of the air gun. It's quite a little bit of a weird thing, but it's attached to the bottom of the air gun. But yeah, that's what we have. Okay, I'm looking at upgrades and thinking, life? Why have we got no life upgrades? I think that's health upgrades. We need a hair pelt. We haven't really done much hunting animals. So that's something we need to have a look at. Right, where are we heading? As I say, 2-hour streams. We've got to focus a little bit on what we want to achieve. So, we are heading to here. Honour and loyalty at Fort La Crue. By the looks of things. That is our aim. So, we're not going to sit around and battle ships on the way unless we really have to. The focus is to get there. So we continue the story this evening. Obviously, if we get attacked, we may not have a choice. Why did that slow us down? That was a cliff, I think. There we go. Speed up again. But yeah, so because we have to focus, we are going to obviously not explore as much. I think that's the only way of doing it, really. So we actually get something achieved. Because you could easily just sail around destroying ships and having a bit of a laugh. And exploring, as I tend to go off-piste and find other things to have a look at. But in these shorter streams, I kind of have to focus up a little bit more. We're getting there. Right. Loot that on the way. We have done some upgrades to Morgan. So the Morgan's a pretty good ship at the minute. We've got some nice upgrades. Some new armour. More guns. Puckle gun as well. Been increased. There's a rogue wind. Survived that. So this is a place we've not been to yet. This is something new to explore whilst here. Like I say, we do need some animals. We haven't really gained enough for upgrades just yet. We're not that many streams into this though, I must admit. Hours-wise, probably not much either. But the way it's looking, it's going to be a pretty short game. Whether it's a short platinum, I'm not too sure, but it does seem to be a pretty short game by the looks of things so far. That could obviously change. Okay, this is where we're heading. This is where the mission is taking us. The story is here. We're going to learn more about Shay and his decisions by the looks of things. But let's just stop. There we go, let's dock on here. And see what Shay has to do. There's 2 chests, 3 collectibles, 1 viewpoint and 1 activity. Not sure about the activity. If we get the chance, we'll try and clear the island before we leave. That was a little bit of a drop off there. I think they missed a bit on the end of the dock. It's missing the ramp to get down, isn't it? There was a bit of a drop. Okay. What's that? Isn't that one of the beacons they use to call reinforcements? That's you can. Oh, okay. You can call your ship in. We haven't seen that before. That is something new that we haven't seen. Obviously, our ship is there, but that's quite interesting. That's something different. Obviously, we don't need to call our ship. Okay, we're heading up here by the looks of things. Let's have a look. Ah, who is waiting by the campfire? Honor and loyalty. Let's have a look.
Shay, you are a sight for sore eyes.
Jack?
Colonel Monroe surrendered to General Montcalm. The French and their Abenaki allies took Fort Henry. Johnson was supposed to bring reinforcements here.
I don't see anyone else.
The Abenaki are restless. They don't understand the terms of surrender and refuse to heed Montcalm. The colonel and his men were released this morning. They're walking into an ambush.
Wait here in case Johnson arrives. I'll protect the colonel.
Thank you.
Okay, we've got to go and protect the colonel.
I can finally repay my debt to him.
So Shay feels there's a debt to the colonel. That's where this honour comes in. And loyalty as well, I suppose. Optional objective, do not take damage. Okay. Right, let's make sure we've actually got weapons equipped. We have changed our weapons. If you've missed the last stream, I will quickly show you what we've done. Because it is interesting. We have kept... No, we haven't. We've changed their swords to privateer cutlasses. We bought those with money. And we gained a pistol set from our fleet being sent out. We gained the Admiral's Lion pistols from doing the Barbados fleet mission. So we have new pistols. They do more damage than the ones we had and a better stun. Obviously, I don't change outfits. While we're here, can we craft anything? Just because I'm just checking before we go into this. Pistol ammo pouch, no. You only do these when you're on land, so it's worth checking. I thought we gained an ability to upgrade something from that, what we just did. No, we need Berserk Grenades efficiency, we need another Fox Pelt, okay. We do need to focus on animals. We've got the guns equipped, got our swords, we're not allowed to take damage. I don't know what's going to happen.
I hope I'm not too late.
If we do take damage, we will come back, obviously, at some point in the future and do everything 100%. Right, there's a stalker nearby. So that's what that sound is. If you are not aware of stalkers, we actually got introduced to these in the last stream. So when that whispering, the screen kind of draws in a bit, that's a stalker nearby. They will attack you. Yes, you can counter them. And if you go to this, it will tell you their general location. They're annoying. If anything else, they are just frustrating. You kind of need to keep an eye on where they could be. There he is. He is just there. Remember, we cannot take damage in this, otherwise we lose the 100%. So in that regard, I'm assuming I don't have to worry about being heard. I could be wrong. There's more than one here, isn't there? Okay, another one over there. And there is more coming up by the looks of things. So yeah, I don't think it matters if we get hurt. So in that regard, I'm happy to kill them. They're quite happy to attack us. So we'll take it nice and slow for a minute and just make sure we're not leaving ourselves into an ambush. There's someone in there, isn't there? There's someone there. Well, it's not showing up as enemy. Why is that not showing up as an enemy? Anyone up here? Oh, he is an enemy now. Okay, there's another one over there. We've been seen. I missed him. Can we reload quick enough? I don't think if he shoots us, we're in trouble. Remember, we can't... Ah! I think I just managed to...
He's getting away.
He gassed us, and I didn't put a gas mask on in time. Gas mask on this time. I don't think we took damage. I don't know if the gas counted as damage, but we managed to survive the ambush. Right, we need to reload. The problem with the stalkers, they do come out of nowhere and attack you, and if you haven't picked up where they are, it can get really difficult to counter in time. That's the thing I've found so far. Right, there's more stalkers around. He's over that way. I don't really want to go up there, but I haven't got a choice, I don't think. We're heading that way through the trees, I would have suggested.
Let us see you bleed.
I did counter in time that time. He's gone. Okay. There's another one below us, I think. The problem with this, you have to have eagle vision on all the time to spot these guys. There he is, he's running. Okay. Where's he gone to? Because he will throw grenades, I'm assuming, at us. There's still someone else here. Can we spot them before they try and... I don't know if they'll shoot. Ah, there's one below us. Okay, I can't shoot him from here. Let's try and go back a bit. I could always assassinate, to be fair. We'll do that. Okay, there is still more stalkers nearby, and this is why I'm being careful and slow. I don't want to obviously lose the optional if we can avoid it. There's someone there. Let's reload. I know it's slow going, but I'm trying to complete the optional at the same time. That's why I say the stalkers are frustrating at best. Okay, there's some fighting going on here. Can't jump that way. I was trying to jump across there, but it won't let me. No. Some fighting here. Right, where's Monroe? Enemy there.
Death to our enemies.
Right, we've got to save him.
Good work, men.
We've completed the do not take damage. So we have completed the optional. There's one man left.
That's the last of them.
There we go.
Master Cormac,
Sir, we must hurry. We should bring what's left of your men to the Morgan.
a welcome offer, Captain Cormac. Follow
Look,
me.
why
Safe
did...
passage is ahead.
Hang on. Why did he need us, considering how many men he has? But I think the guy, when he got smoke bombed, he stabbed.
What happened if...
Yeah, we got the...
Poor
It said we
planning and
completed it.
holdback, I am afraid. Montcalm was able to bombard us for days.
Damn frog.
Actually, he acted with great honor. When we sent for parley, he returned an offer far more generous than anticipated.
We're about to be attacked.
We kept our arms, and more importantly, our colors.
Only to walk into a trap.
I would hardly expect the French to defend us. Would you?
No, I wouldn't.
You continue to prove your loyalty to the Templars, Master Cormac. Risking your life for me.
We're not out of the woods yet, Colonel. As for my loyalty, well, I do owe you, don't I? You saved my life. Gave me a second chance.
We have been working together for a year now. During that time, you have rendered many great services. Whatever debt you imagine you have towards me is paid, wouldn't you say?
Perhaps.
Yeah, we know what that call means, don't we? There are people here. But yeah, I thought he'd stab me as well, but it did actually say we passed that condition of the mission. We had passed it. So we should be safe in that regard. I have noticed, similar to Assassin's Creed 3, it doesn't always tell you the optional objective when it changes. So it did put a circle in it, so I think we've definitely done it. And the reason I paused the menu was just to see if the optional changed, because I found that previously we failed an objective because we didn't know about it. Similar to what Assassin's Creed 3 did.
Together, men!
I'll take out as many as I can.
Right, remember, we need to save Monroe. Got to keep him safe. I should have put my gas mask on, really. He put it on automatically, that's okay. I'm out of bullets. Gas mask on. Where's Monroe gone? I was trying to keep up with Monroe so we didn't get hurt. He's over there. I need to reload. I am short on bullets though as well. There's no point in using my grenades because we're too close to our own men. Okay, I have reloaded. Is he down? He is now. Right, how many we got left? Just the one.
Alright, Colonel.
Okay.
Keep your men moving. I'll scout ahead and signal if there's trouble.
A sensible strategy.
Right, I think we're climbing up.
Very well. I will lead my men around slowly.
We're going after Kesogawasi. So this was one of the guys who trained us on the homestead of Achilles. So we have already killed one of the people that did train us previously. And now we're going after Kesogawasi. It's kind of a weird story in some ways. That fact you're killing the people that trained you. Or at least attempting to. But if Shay feels that strongly about the assassins going against their oath and not really protecting the innocent, then he's going to want to hurt the people that teach those sense of them rules, doesn't he, really? Okay. Kill the snipers, do not get detected. Okay. We've got to kill the snipers without getting detected. That's the aim of this one. Clear the area of snipers. I wanted to get to the synchronization point. Let's do that first. Okay, this will be nice and slow, I think, to try and do this. Do not get detected. That's going to be an interesting one. Berserk Dart might help us here. Might take out one or two of them. Let's have a look. What do we got? Yeah, hello? Might be too far away for this one. Yeah, it's too far away there. He isn't though. Nice Berserk Dart. Hopefully he shoots some of the other snipers. That's my thinking. I want him to shoot some of the others. It's not going to do it, is he? Oh, there we go. We've not been detected, so I'm not worried about us. The guy who's Berserk is the one, hopefully, is going to take out a few of the snipers for us. Okay, that's two snipers down, and we haven't really lifted a finger just yet. Right, we know there's one below us here. I need to think about. There's that one over there. Missed him because you're too far away. Okay, this guy here, obviously, I need to deal with him. Well, no one else is looking towards us really. So I kind of need to wait for them to come back towards us, I think. Give us an option to do it. This is tricky. You've got to really plan your movements and not try and rush in. I was hoping that guy over there would be closer to be able to do a Berserk Dart, but not really. No, he's just too far away, isn't he? This guy needs to move back towards me, and I don't know if he's going to. If not, we need to look at what way down we're going. Is he closer to me now? No. He's not going to get closer, is he? He did a minute ago. He did move, but he's not moving now. Okay. What's our best move? I could make him go berserk. That may clear our way for a minute. Let's just give him a chance to hopefully take a few out for us. My plan is to sneak along that left-hand ridge to start with and go from there. He's taken one sniper out for us, that's a bonus. Because that's one of the ones in the middle. Where's he going now? Even if he doesn't kill anyone else, he dies when the berserk dart wears off. That's why I never upgrade the efficiency of or the duration of the berserk darts. Because we don't want that time extended. So, that is 4 snipers down, 5 to go. We have not been detected as of yet. So now we can jump down into the bush. Right, we need to get across here. I believe the ones in the middle being down is now going to help us do this. Stalker nearby. I pressed the wrong button. That wasn't the button I wanted to press. There is a stalker nearby. It's not him. Okay, I'm adamant there's a stalker. And I don't know where he is. The problem is, if I get seen, game over. So let's make him go berserk. Here's our stalker. And he's gone to deal with the berserk man. And he's taken him out. Perfect.
That's the alarm.
Don't think he knows what to do. We can't get seen. What's he doing? We've made him go berserk now. He was after us. Let's make him go berserk. He wasn't a sniper. He was a stalker. So taking him out saves me the trouble. I just didn't want to get seen. We've now run out of obviously berserk darts. I have got berserk grenades, but they're a bit more forceful. Maybe the way forward though. This guy should pass out the minute that wears off. There he goes. So I have, yeah, berserk grenades, maybe the way forward. We've got 4 snipers still to kill. There's 2 together over there. 1 on the bridge. 1 over that way. Keep listening out for the telltale signs that another sniper's around. Not another sniper, another stalker. So we've got a guy down there. There is a guy up there as well. I'm thinking maybe sleep dart for this guy. I obviously need to get down here quickly and deal with this guy. Don't want him to see us. Don't think he saw us. I know he's kind of looking, but I think we got away. I'm just going to be a bit careful. There we go. Two more to do. So far so good, I think. So, there's 2 here. Obviously we get above them with a double assassination. Don't know how easy that will be. I don't think we can get above them, can we? Don't know if that leap there is too far. There's a chest up here as well. They don't turn round. Not so bad. Don't mind me just nicking the chest. Yeah, it should be a double assassination, and it should clear the snipers in one go. That actually went a lot better than I was expecting when we first found out this is what we was doing. Right, we've got some berserk darts back. We've got to put the pistols back on. We need to escort him still. So there's still more to do here. I'm assuming I'm jumping down. Because these guys look like they're waiting for me. Can we do a dive? We can do a dive, there we go.
Segawasa will not relent.
Segawasa. You know this man, Master Cormac.
We do indeed know this man.
He's one of Achilles' men. An assassin, as I was.
So they know I'm Templar. And now this assassin knows you live.
And work with Templars.
That's a good point. They thought we were
I'm
dead.
no fool, Colonel. The assassins will come after me next. We're both targets now.
Well, that's a good point. The assassin did believe Shay was dead. Showing herself to Kesagawasi
You
will
know
show
that's a
him
trap, right?
that we're
Indeed,
alive.
Master Cormac. But we have little choice. We survived French cannons, we will survive this.
Okay. They're incoming. Stalkers nearby as well. You can hear them. But that was one hell of a reaction there to survive that. I wasn't expecting to. Shoot him in the leg. There's more stalkers nearby. You can hear them.
This way.
Okay, I need to drop down.
Come, follow
Reach
me.
your ship. We've got 13 seconds to get to our ship. I think we're okay. 10. Yeah. I didn't think we was going to make it for a minute. Trying to make sure we're
Close
safe.
the sails!
You heard the captain, men! Let's get out of here! Move! Move! Shay!
I think you can safely say Shay is officially a Templar. I don't think there's any doubt in anyone's mind now that he is truly
I owe you
turned.
my life, Master Cormac.
As do I, Colonel.
We have much to discuss. However, I must tend to my troops.
Sir, I will accompany you to Johnson's trading post at Onapwaga.
Then I shall depart at once. Master Cormac, meet me there.
So Shay, let's just make sure we did get... Yeah, we did. We did complete the optionals. It's a bonus. 100% done. So Shay... There was a little bit of a doubt before this mission. Had Shay truly turned to the Templars? Because he still seemed in a quandary. I know we're wearing the uniform, but that wasn't ours. It was given to us by another family whose son was a Templar. But we didn't know that at the time. But I think you can truly say now Shay has turned against the assassins. You know, hurting Kesagawasi, one of his mentors, and allowing the assassins to know he lives as well is a big risk. And he would only do that, I believe, if he was comfortable knowing he had others to help him, i.e. the Templars. So Shay's mind has truly turned by the looks of things. He doesn't seem kind of mixed emotions anymore. It's as if he knows exactly what he wants. Right, so we've got a choice. Whilst we're here, do we clear the island? Because we were just on the island and we could clear it quite quickly, I believe. We are next heading over here. To get there, there is a gang headquarters here. That's quite a tricky one to deal with, but possible. There's also Fort Soleil over there. I'm kind of in two minds. Because we're here anyway, for me, I think it makes sense to clear it. What have we got left on the island to do? A war letter. That's not part of the island, by the way. That's a separate thing. A war letter, an animus fragment. Hunting challenge. Haven't done hunting challenges yet, have we? That would be a first. And a chest. I think it's probably worth clearing it. What are we, half an hour in? We've got an hour and a half. Just under. Let's head back. I think we're safe to do so. I know story-wise it won't make sense, will it, I suppose? Because we've just escaped from here. But whilst we're here, it's something else done and finished. There's another one over there. But we'll just clear this one. We've been here now. We've already done the...
Trim us off the wind!
on the mission here. We've done the synchronization point. I think it does make sense to try and clear it. We do need to hunt some animals as well. If we see any, we do need pelts. Something we haven't really focused on as of yet. I'm assuming the stalkers won't be here, but I don't know. So we'll clear the island as quickly as we can. And then we will head and sail, as we have to sail towards it, to here. It will mean we'll have to defeat this fort along the way by looks of things. That's the way it looks. We haven't seen one of these yet either. A supply camp. There's lots of things we haven't quite seen, so the hunting challenge being one of them. So it'll be interesting to see what that involves. There's something new for us to complete and do. Obviously if the screen... Yeah, okay, we've got stalkers again ahead of us there. Not worried about him at the minute. I want the war letter that's here. That's why we're here for a minute. I know there's a stalker nearby, so I just need to be ready to react. The stalkers, I think, so far to me, They're more frustrating than anything else. I wouldn't say they're needed. They're just frustrating. But that may change. Okay, this is the war letter we picked up. Lawrence of America, 1738. Master Washington, 3 years ago, obtained a journal from Edward Kenway. You should recognise the name. Inspired by his discovery of the observatory, he dedicated many years of his life to seeking out other first civilization sites. He found several vaults in Italy, of which we are already aware. There was a hollowed-out temple in Alamut, but the most interesting parts of the journal were his suspicions that something was hidden in the New World, a location so grand that would make the observatory seem like a latrine. I want this grand temple. I have set it as my order's highest priority. I'm using every asset at my disposal. I am reaching out to rights across the world. Whatever it contains, be it technology or knowledge, I will use to usher in a new age of peace. As a Master Templar, you have learned your lessons well and have earned this opportunity. You are my eyes and ears in the New World now. Do not fail me, Lawrence. May the Father of Understanding guide you, Reginald Birch. So Edward Kenway's journal has been located by the Templars, interestingly. So good night now. Me and the wife are both on a long night again tomorrow. Take care of yourself. Thank you very much, Crazy Irishman. Thank you to you and the wife. Very much appreciated for coming by and chatting. Have a good shift. Yeah, hope both your shifts go well. And hopefully we'll see you soon. Thank you, Crazy Irishman. Good night to you both. I always like anything we do, I always enjoy reading everything we pick up because it gives you that just more insight into what you're discovering. Right, there's an animus shard over here. I'm aware of this stalker. So that's up there. We know where he is. He's over to the right. I'm ignoring him for the minute. We need to get up here for the shard, which we can from here. As I say, I don't want to spend ages clearing this, but I think there's a new hunting thing we haven't done before. That's kind of important to have a look at. And we're here anyway. There's the shard. Okay. What else do we need here? We need a hair. That is something we do need. There's a chest there. Trying to work out where the best place to go is. Let's try and... There's a shard there. Obviously, there's a hunting challenge. We'll go head for the shard whilst trying to get a hare along the way. I'm hearing Stalker again. I think it's the one behind us. I think we're safe. We do have to be careful of bullets. We haven't got many. Unless we find some more. Could become an issue. Is there a climb up point? I can't see one. We're going to fall down, aren't we? Okay. Think we... Okay, the shard's over this way, so I don't need to climb up for the minute. As I say, we do need to keep an eye out for people ambushing us. Other than that, we're looking out for hares. Mainly because we need the pelts. Nothing as of yet. Nearly in the location they should be though. Whether going high would help us with rabbits, I don't know. We can't trap, or as I'm aware so far we can't. There's a pet, there's a hare. Yeah, unlike Assassin's Creed 3, you can actually lay traps. We can't do that. So hunting is a little bit harder in that respect. I think we got it. I don't know if we did. Did we get it? No, we didn't. It survived. I'm just saying we've got to be careful of bullets, wasn't I? There we go. We got it that time. More running around. We do need more than one. Oh, I did get it. That was the second one, I think. So this will give us upgrades. Health upgrade, that's definitely needed. Got any more here? I don't know what the hunting challenge is yet either. So that's something else we've got to look at. It might be catch hares. So that's 2 at least. So we can... Hopefully now, we can do a health upgrade, which we can do now, in fact. So, I mean, crafting is one of those things you forget about until you see animals. Actually, need to do that. So there we go, 25% health increase. We need an Arctic hare pelt 2 times and 1 more Canadian lynx. We have found a Canadian lynx on one of the islands we're on. So we only need one more of those. Can we climb up there? There we go. So this shard is here. Perfect. Well, while we're here, let's have just a look. Is there any hares that we can take down? There's a couple around. I need to get a shot on them though, annoyingly. Keep running this way. Might be able to get another hare. There we go. It's gone again now, isn't it? Okay. Where's that hare gone? Ah, there it is. Right, we're going to look at this hunting challenge. And I think there's one more chest, and then we're done here. Can you change the Morgan's look? The Morrigan? You mean the ship, the Morrigan? Yes, you can change the Morrigan's look. I don't generally worry about cosmetics. But you can change the way it looks. The Morrigan's appearance. You can buy different sails. So you've got the white sails, the wolf sails, which is currently the ones we have equipped as standard. You can pay for the red striped, the grey sails, the black sails, the black and red sails. I kind of feel they're all a little bit of a waste of money, but if you like changing your ship around, I do understand. You can get a blueprint for the Queen Anne's Revenge sails. You got the Jackdaw sails as part of the Ubisoft thing. You can get the Kraken sails, the Achilles sails, the British Lion sails. It's quite a lot. The Gilded French sails, Elite sails, and then you can change the figurehead on the front. You can have the Morrigan's figurehead. Why is that not equipped? That's acquired. That should be one we have equipped. Oh, we've got the wolf figurehead equipped. Okay, fair enough. That is a form of the Morrigan, so it makes sense. Black Shadow figurehead, if you're willing to pay for it. I think come the end, when you've got an excess of money and supplies, it doesn't matter so much. Mermaid figurehead, Harpy Skull figurehead. Some of these do look cool. Experto Creed figurehead, which is from Andy Wiley's ship. You've got a Falcon figurehead, the Kraken figurehead, the Jackdaws figurehead, Blackbeard's figurehead. Blackbeard's figurehead is cool, I will say that. Red and white stripes look nice. Some of them do, and yeah, I just wish I was more into cosmetics. Aveline figurehead, we've actually acquired that from one of the fleet missions. The British Lion figurehead. Some of the details look cool, but I think once you're sailing, you don't really notice them. The Aquila, and then you can change your wheel again, something I don't really notice. You got the Morrigan's wheel, the Wolf wheel, the Black Shadow wheel, Ivory wheel, the Blackwood wheel, the James Cook's wheel, Golden African wheel, the Elite wheel as well. That's quite nice, but again, it depends on how much you see of it. British Lion wheel, Jackdaw's wheel, the Kraken wheel, the Killer's wheel, and Blackbeard's wheel as well. At the minute, I just kind of feel like all our money and resources should go in upgrades more than anything else. But you like the red and white stripes? Let's have another look at them. You mean those ones? They remind me of them old style ships, which is actually where we're set, obviously. But yeah, obviously it's not that expensive. But it depends what you like, doesn't it, really, more than anything else, I think. Okay, this is the hunting trial, hunting challenge. I don't know what this involves. We haven't done one as of yet. So, while we're here, we're just looking to see what it is.
Easy. Killing beasts? Not so much.
This is the Monroe Rocher hunting challenge. We haven't been introduced to this. There hasn't been a point in the story that this has kind of made sense yet. But because on the island we've just cleared because of a mission, you would kind of expect there to be something. Maybe later on we'll get something that kind of explains why we'd go and do this. But if not, we just have to kind of manage as we have. So let's have a look at it and see what it entails. There's a £1,300 reward. That's not bad. Collect hair pelts within the time limit. It's a decent reward if you can do it. We'll give it a go. I don't know how many does it need. 2.5 minutes, 5 hairs. Is that it? Okay, 2.5 minutes, 5 hairs. I need... This is where the hairs don't appear, isn't it? Come on, hairs, where are you? Ah, okay, one there. Where's it gone? I missed it. I'm sure I missed it there. Now it's teasing me behind the tree. Okay, I think that's one. Okay. We're reloading still. I want to grab the pelt. I know there's all going to be more here, but I just want the pelt. It's one done. This game is flapjack aesthetic. I didn't actually click that the red and white is more flapjack style, to be fair, but you're right. Come on, where are you? I can't see any hairs. It's really annoying when what you need doesn't appear. Come on, hairs. You're meant to be here. We're going to run out of time. I'm not going to hit for 5 hairs, am I? Ah, there's one. You would think, with the time you need, with the time you've got, the hairs would be more obvious. Surely that shot would have made others move. I can get 2 in the time limit so far. So if this hunting challenge involves these kind of things, I kind of feel like there should be more hairs around. Come on, hairs. I don't want to sit in a bush and hope they appear. Kind of got to move around and force them to appear, in theory. It's just, oh, there's one over there now. But I'm running out of time. And the thing is, I'm running out of bullets as well. We're going to be out of time. We've got 3 in the 2.5 minutes. How bad is that? You ran out of time. Do we keep the pelts? That's my question. And we're going to give. I've only got 5 bullets. We need 5 hairs with 5 bullets.
But can you hunt like one?
In fact, let's not risk. I'm gonna have to see if we can craft some bullets, aren't I? I don't want to risk, obviously, not having enough bullets. Bet I can't craft them either, can I? No. Shrapnel grenade. That's one way to get rabbits to come out, isn't it? The shrapnel grenade, a couple of bushes. Hope they appear. Might work. Right, we're going to give it one more go. We need 5 pelts, 2.5 minutes. This will be something we've got to come back to if we cannot manage it. Come on, hairs. Where are you? Right, one there. Remember, I can't miss a shot because I will run out of bullets. That's something I've got to be aware of as well. Got it. But you'd expect that shot to make others come out, but they don't. That's 30 seconds to get 1. Come on. Could you stand out here, I wonder, and kill a load of rabbits, then go and accept the quest? Maybe. I know it's a little bit of a way around it. But if these aren't going to appear, what else can you do? We're going to stand on a rock. Can we see any rabbits? Come on. Or hares, sorry. They're not rabbits, are they? We are going to found this again, aren't we? Perfect location for hares, supposedly. None of them want to come out and play. Not a single one. We managed 3 in 2.5 minutes previously. This time we've managed 1. So even with staying still. Obviously we'll try and come back and complete these later, but at this point, it seems a bit silly. The money would be worthwhile, to be fair. If we've kept the hair pelts, then it's kind of worthwhile as well. But other than that, I can't see a reason to, you know, try. So while the time runs out, what do we have got left to complete on the island? I think it's just this chest. I kind of think that's it. I don't know where to tell, have I? haven't been there yet. I think it is this chest part of this island? I don't know. And it's not going to tell me what's left on the island complete. We'll do it once you've all done them all. Okay, I'm ignoring this quest because it's just silly. I don't
Accept my challenge.
No, thank you.
Prove that you're
The hares don't want to come out and play. There's no point standing around waiting for them. We've got other things we want to try and complete while we're here. So, fortunately, yeah, happy to lose the progress. Yeah, not keen on the hunting challenge, or that one in particular, just because they don't seem to appear. If they actually appeared, it wouldn't be so bad. So we'll come back at some point. I'm assuming it needs clearing for 100% progression, I would guess. So we will probably have to come back in the future to have a proper look at it. Right, chest here. That is 2 of 2. So is that bar? I think bar just the hunting quest. I think that is the island done. The annoying thing is, it doesn't tell you. But I believe that is the island done. So we're going to run back and try and get onto the Morrigan. And then we'll set sail. We're going to have to do a fort along the way, I believe. And then we'll set sail for the next mission. We've got just over an hour. Hopefully, plenty of time for the next bit of the story. We are live again tomorrow morning with more Assassin's Creed Rogue. That is going to be tomorrow morning for about 3.5 hours by the end of Impact. Yeah, a little bit annoyed about the challenge. Something we should check, actually, while I think about it. Do we keep the hair pelts? Because if so, that's not too bad. We have 2. I don't think we kept them then. We definitely caught more than 2 in total. So we don't keep them all then. Oh look, loads of hairs. Just when I don't need them, there's loads of hairs. What a surprise. It's always the way, isn't it? When you don't need them, they're everywhere. When you want to find them, none are there. Okay, let's head back to the boat. Can't fast travel to the boat. I can run and reload. We are short on bullets. That's something we've got to keep an eye on. The Stalker comes out now. Got to be prepared for them as well. I think we're okay. Yeah, bullets are the only thing we're short of at the minute. But then I think we could probably get them back from doing the port. The tower along the way. Tower sounds wrong as well, to be fair. Nice fanciful dive by Shay. Wasn't really needed, but you know. Okay. So where are we heading? We are heading down this narrow part here, around this kind of bend. We're going to have to deal with this, the Fort Soleil, and then head here for our main quest. That's from what I can gather. That seems to be a best course of action, I think. So we'll go for the port first. It might be a tough fight. Earn money high. That's where we're going to head first then. So there's a thin area we've got to pass through. Obviously, normally we do lots of exploring and all that stuff. In an evening stream, we only have 2 hours, so I'm trying to focus on what we want to achieve. And story is definitely, I think, that focus. Now, are we going the right way? Yes. Got to follow this thin strip of water. I'm trying not to hit this other ship so we don't get into conflict. Normally, I would look at the ship, see if we've got something interesting. There's a bit of land there. We could go and clear that, but we do have to focus. We will come back and do all this. The morning streams are definitely more ones we can explore, I would have said. Obviously, there's something really good coming along. We may have to have a look at it. But I think story is the important way. I'm still curious about what that camp is. We haven't been to one yet. This is another port of some sort. Again, we're staying straight. It does look interesting, doesn't it? It's a town by the looks of things. So want to visit all these things, but I know I've got to focus. No, we've got to turn right. I've missed the turning. So we turn is it turn? Let's turn. I've kind of. Which way are we going? I think we're turning right now. Yeah. Turn, 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 turn. Nearly missed the turning. We're heading along this waterway. And the fort is coming up. We'll deal with the fort first, and then we continue on to the story. That's the thinking. We have got a mortar now. We gained that in the last stream. It will help us. I so want to have a look at that. Depending where we finish up tonight, tomorrow morning, we might have to go and look at some of these things. See what they're like. Right, this is the fort. The reason I said we need to destroy it is because I believed we would have to get to where we're going. Because we're heading there. This kind of controls this area. So I think we need to deal with it. There are explosives in the sea as well here. We need to be aware of. They've already sent their own mortar out at us. Can I need to get closer. My mortar's gone out. I don't think I did any damage with my mortar there. Okay, can we get the mortar going? Can't see where I'm aiming at, annoyingly. I know we've been hit. Trying to fire back. They're putting bombs in the water and everything here. Okay, we have taken some damage, but more because I focus on the fort more than anything else, I think. Too close to it to do anything there. While we turn. Right, one down. Make the move. Okay, can we line up for that one? I think we did. That's a decent shot. I know we're being hit. I'm just trying to focus on this for the minute. There we go. That works really nice. Turn again. I know we haven't got much life left, but I'm trying to focus on the tower. Right, okay, we need to try and... We need to take out one of these other ships, I think, if we're going to stand a chance of surviving this. Where's this other ship? I've only destroyed one of the 4 towers. I thought I'd done more than that. Missed it. Completely missed that shot. Yeah, this may have been a bad idea, to be fair. We are in a bit of trouble. I don't know if we're going to survive this. No, desynchronized. My fault. I always just play on normal. I don't ever change difficulty, so whatever the preset is, to be fair. Yeah, I don't change difficulty generally. So whatever it's designed to be played on is generally what I go for. Right, we're going to give the fort another go. I think I focused too much on the fort and not the other ships around us. I think that was the issue there. So we're going to try it again. I have full confidence in our armour. So I think we can do this. It's just I need to focus a little bit more on the right things. We're not close enough there.
Let's move. Fire!
Right, I'm out the way of their mortar, I believe. Not anymore, I'm not. Yeah, I know. Incoming. Okay, we've got enemy ship ahead of us as well. Want to get alongside. There we go, we did do some damage there. Right, one ship is down, so now we can heal ourselves with that ship at any time. That was my thinking. One ship down means we can heal. Which is kind of the aim. There should be another tower there. One down. Nearly got it. There's another enemy ship coming in though. Just trying to get the right shots in the right time, isn't it? Doing okay. I think the plan to concentrate on the ships as well as the towers is definitely the way forward. I just made a mistake when we originally attacked, focusing too much on the fort and not enough on anything else. We do need a hill shortly, but I will be able to do that because we have a ship to heal with over there. Get another one of these, another mortar. Right, that is 3 of the 4 towers down. So far we're doing okay. I want to aim straight ahead if I can. Well, I wanted to do that at the same time. Well, what's left? We've got a tower. I think it's at the back. I think I'm going to miss it there. I think it is at the back, but I'm nowhere near it. Let's see if we can get shot off here.
A good shot at finisher.
That ship is nearly down. She's down. Okay. So that's the one I'm after at the back there, I think. That did some damage. So nearly down. I've turned too much there. I had the shot and then I turned. There we go. All the fort towers are destroyed. So the first time I focused too much on the fort itself and not on the ships around it. That's an obvious mistake. This time, done more than that. So before we go and enter the fort, we need to go and get these ships for the supplies. We can also heal the boat, and if they're any good, we can always send one to our fleet. We'll try and fix ourselves with the first one, the second one, potentially head to the fleet. We haven't really done much with that at the minute, and we do need to. So we'll try and do that, and then we'll do the fort, and then we'll head to the main story. That's the plan. So let's board the ship. Obviously, if I can just kill the crew without going on board, we shall do so. One crew down there, one there. Oh, got 2 there. That's double shot. Do like the puckle gun. There we go, crew down. Puckle gun is brilliant. Normally I'd use Eagle Vision for that, but puckle gun works. Okay, we're going to use this one to fix the ship, I believe. I think that's the best way. We'll have some upgrades, I think, after this. And then the next one we'll send to our fleet. Yeah, Brian, good evening, by the way. Sorry, I've been asking you questions. I didn't say good evening. Yeah, I generally plan whatever difficulty it says, because I don't look at trophies too late. So there's trophy-related difficulty, obviously. Yes, we completed the Platinum run of Odyssey and all its DLC last year now. It was quite a lot, 100 odd hours, I think it was. But yeah, we completed the whole of the Odyssey. Basically, we're working our way through all the Assassin's Creed games in the franchise. We've got Rogue to do, which we're doing now, Unity and Syndicate, and then the 2.5D Assassin's Creed game, and that's it. Then we're all done. We've done every other game bar Assassin's Creed 1. We try and do 100% playthrough, so we try and get 100% on on everything. Plus, we sometimes aim for the platinum, depending if it's possible. But yeah, with that one we platinumed it and all the DLC. It was a brilliant playthrough. I really enjoyed it. I'm just going to check what actually difficult we're on, because I don't know. It's not going to tell me, is it? I think it's because you can't change difficulty during. I think that's why it won't tell me. Right, I want to head to this other ship. This one we're going to send to the fleet. we'll take the supplies, obviously, and then we'll do the fort, and we'll look at upgrades as well for the Morrigan once we've done the fort. Only 5 crew this time. I may have been better off maybe sending the other ship to our crew, to our fleet, I think, because there's only 5 needed, the other one needed 10. So it may have been bigger. I'm assuming that's the way it worked. It would make sense if it did. They needed 10 crew down because it's a bigger ship. Would make more sense, wouldn't it? Right, that's the 5 done, but we'll send it to our fleet. You never know. It could be useful. We haven't touched the fleet in this episode. It might be something to do right at the end to send them off when we finish. But we'll have a look. So, what Assassin's Creed games have you played, Brian? The Templars are the good guys. To be fair, I'm not 100% agreeing with you on that, because I think both the Assassins and both the Templars are portrayed as being right and are good guys, like you say. But they both have things they do well, and they both do things that their rules, regulations, their creed, their beliefs both sides have things that don't quite align with their view of peace and their view of being the good guys. So you could say the Assassins are the good guys, you could say the Templars are the good guys. In Assassin's Creed 3 we saw that viewpoint with Connor and his father Hytham. You know, Hytham tried to convince Connor that he was joining the bad guys, but Connor was adamant he wasn't. Achilles played his part as well with his mentorship. And in this so far within the story, you know, we're seeing things and thinking, well, hang on, are the Assassins the good guys really, or is it the Templars? But at the minute, and I currently, from all the ones we've done, and I have played these a long time ago when they first released, to be fair, I would say they're both good and bad at the same time. I don't think you could say the Templars are 100% right, and I don't think you could say the Assassins are 100% right either. I think there's an element of doubt to both. And I think that's what the whole point is, though. The modern day story is the important story. A lot of people kind of ignore the modern day, but that is actually where everything stems from. So that's the most important thing I find. But a lot of people don't like the modern day story, do they? So they don't bother with it. Right. How did you not die? Oh, he's dead now. That's one of the lookouts down. Someone over there. Is that a lookout? I think the lookout's over here to the left, to be fair. Oh! I don't know what shot there, but something knocked us sideways. You've only played Unity, Rogue and Odyssey. Oh wow, okay. Yeah, if you go back to Assassin's Creed number 1, the story there would say to you the Assassins are the good guys. And then if you go to Assassin's Creed 2, say, that would actually come across as the Assassins are still the good guys. Assassin's Creed 3, that is kind of changed. Just trying to ignore taking on all these guys. Just want to kill the people I've got to kill and ignore everyone else. So yeah, Assassin's Creed 3 kind of changes your viewpoint a bit because of how the game goes. Oh! Someone blew up the powder reserves. It wasn't me. It was on our list of things to do here. I didn't blow it up. Someone else did, but it affected me. It blew us to smithereens there. Wasn't intended, but we got away with it just. I need to heal. Can't believe someone else blew the gunpowder reserves up. I was just looking at it myself. But yeah, if you pay attention to all the modern day stories, it flips between both sides being right, both sides being wrong, and I think the whole point of the franchise is to make your own decision in that respect. I think that's kind of how it's done, is for you to actually come to your own conclusion in some ways, and you decide what you think is right, what isn't. And I like how they do that, to be fair. I think he shot us at an angle there, but there we go. He is down. I need bullets, badly. Oh, come on, loot. Right, we've got to kill the fort commander now. I think that's the last person to take over the fort. And he is around here somewhere. We'll clear everything else the fort has to offer once we have fully done the fort. Oh, there he is. Don't kill them, don't kill them, kill him. Haven't killed him yet. Is he down now? No, 2 shots and he's not down, is he? I will say in this, there was the people seem a bit more bullet spongy compared to previous. So he just walks up. Oh, he's over there now. So this is the commander. That's the guy we need to kill, to be fair. Right, commander down. They will now surrender. They are surrendering. There we go. We have taken over the fort. It is no longer under British rule. Sorry, it is now under British rule. It was the French, I believe, previously. Or Spanish, one of the two. We've got to head to the island. The reason we did that was because we're heading round here. Armour and sword is the next quest. We do need to pick everything up that's here to collect. And then we'll have a look at upgrades. And then we'll set sail once more. If the Templars were to have all the artifacts and the assassins didn't stop them from keeping them safe and secure, there would be world peace. I won't agree with that, because I believe the artifacts themselves are what turns people greedy, power hungry. I think the artifacts themselves are some of the issue between the two sides. That's the problem, because they make people want more power. Whereas if they were just, you know, artifacts that didn't have power, I think you'd be right. But not necessarily the Templars have them. The assassins could have them be the exact same. But it's because they have power that makes them not able to have peace. People who hold on to them want more. And we've seen that in Assassin's Creed 1. Was when we first saw it, Valhalla. So we have seen that. Well, also, if you look at the modern day story, so the modern day story, if you look at it properly, we could collect our money there. I'm not going to at the minute. Let's head to there. The modern day story actually is a completely different thing to the Templars versus the Assassins. It's all about the Isu trying to save themselves from a cataclysmic world event, essentially. And it's what they went through to do so. And obviously these artifacts belong to the Isu, which is why they had contained power, essentially. So yeah, it's I can see your point completely, but also I disagree. It doesn't necessarily have to be the Templars. Like I say, if the artifacts didn't have power, anyone could have them and it'd be peace. But it's the fact they have power that makes that not happen. More than it being the Assassins or the Templars. If the Assassins and the Templars both sat down together and, you know, put their world views together, they might actually realise they both agree. They just have a different way to do things. This is the voice in the grey. This was the thing we just picked up. Your world has suffered from a lack of consciousness. My consciousness. We've got a couple of these so far. I'm assuming they'll make sense when we finish them. They generally do. Right, we've got one more thing to pick up here, and then we are done. We'll upgrade the ship, and then we're heading off to do our next quest. Mission. I don't want to call it quest. Mission. I always change my mind halfway through saying it. Fort Soleil is now finished. We have established the fort fully, completed everything there was to collect. Head to the Harbour Master first. Always try and get the upgrades from the wagon done as soon as we can. It is quite important.
What service can I provide?
We're probably going to need ammunition for it. We can sell our tobacco. We've got 95. That is something we can sell. Ammunition will be our first. So we're short on mortar shot. £300 to fill it. Let's do that. Money very early on in this hasn't become an issue. Obviously, you are limited to what upgrades you can do. That's more supplies rather than money, I would have said. Money hasn't been an issue so far. That could change. We can't buy or do any of the different types of ammunition for the Morrigan, as we don't have the resources. We can upgrade our storages. Cargo storage is definitely one I want to do as soon as possible. And then we've got the rowboat as well. So cargo storage I think is useful. Gives us ability to carry more. So let's do that. That may limit obviously any other upgrades we can do, which it has. We've got plenty of stone. That's something we need to look for in terms of renovations. We need to use our stone a bit more.
My thanks for your trust.
You can only do that on certain islands, places that want you to renovate. We've done an upgrade. That's done. Okay, we're now heading back. And we're going to carry on to where the next quest wants us to go. So the reason we did this is because we're heading all the way around this coast. And this was kind of on the way in the way.
Let the anchor go.
Bear with me a second. Okay,
Captain's helm.
Get the mainsails
so that
into
is
the
done.
wind.
Yeah, I've got rid of it. It happens. The spam bot didn't pick it up. Sometimes they don't, to be fair. We've had lots of live streams when we first started that actually didn't do anything. We had no spam at all. And then it kind of hit a peak a few months back where we were getting quite a lot of spam. And then nothing.
Could be valuable cargo.
And it's kind of, we've not had spam for a while in stream, in the chat. So that's quite cool. We've got it, it's back again, basically. But it's one of those things. We have it on videos all the time. I'm not that worried. We can have a stream with over 100 odd people in it, and yet we get no spam. We have a stream with less people in it, and we get loads of spam. There's no right or reason to it, to be fair. I'm hitting. I was going to say, the wind is taking us into there. Okay, we're nearly there. We are heading to the next quest. Shay has now fully turned to the way of the Templars after the last quest. He felt he owed Monroe something for saving him previously. Monroe felt he'd already repaid that back and more, but that wasn't enough for Shay. And now Shay saved Monroe's life, so it's kind of gone round in circles a little bit.
Floating cargo for the
As
taking,
long
sir.
I'm not close enough to take it.
There's all but made.
Right, we're going to dock here and see what this quest entails. We haven't been here before,
There's all sail.
so it is also a new area for us. Who would win a full-on confrontation? Fully upgraded Jackdaw or the Morrigan? I would say... Oh, I want to say the Jackdaw, but I think because the Morrigan has... The weapons in the Morrigan come later, so they're more advanced, like the flaming oil out the back. We didn't have that on the Jackdaw, whereas in this you do. So things like that, I think, give it a slight advantage. I think the upgrades to the hull and stuff are stronger than the Jackdaw. I think it'll be a very good fight. You know what? I'd put it down to who captains them. You know, is Shay a better captain? Probably not. There's lots to do here. I'm just saying, old growth forest. There are 2 renovations as well. Yeah, I wouldn't say Shay's a better captain. That's the other side of it. So I would say probably the Jackdaw wins in that respect. Right, what have we got? We need a viewpoint, obviously. That's one of the first things to aim for on any island. It's not telling me where it is. So we'll head for the quest first. There's obviously a reason we are here. Hopefully we come across this viewpoint at some point. But yeah, they did say there's a lot here. That's one thing I'm disliking compared to Black Flag and also Assassin's Creed 3. You land on an island, it doesn't tell you anywhere what you need to finish that island while you're on it. I can't see anywhere for it to tell us what is needed, which is really annoying. So you don't know, you know, obviously if you can see everything on the island via the viewpoint, nice and easy. So because of that, I would, you know, it's frustrating that you can't see these things. That's definitely something that I think Rogue has got wrong from previous games. Edward would whip Shay in a fight. Yeah, exactly. And that probably would give the Jackdaw that advantage it needs, to be fair. Right, we've got 40 minutes left. Let's see if we can get this armour and sword mission. Let's find out what it's all about, and hopefully we can get it done.
So, Colonel, it seems my life is an open book to you.
Men from my regiment found you delirious and half-drowned. I did not know who you were. But what you were was obvious. I brought you to the Finnegans for care. Their late son was one of our order.
Master Johnson was furious.
It was a risk, but I suspected you might have left your brothers behind.
Colonel, the manuscript. Why return it to me?
Because, Master Cormac, you earned my trust. It could not be in better hands.
Respectfully, sir. I'm more of a target than you now.
Gentlemen, Kesegawase is rallying to storm Albany. His allies threaten a friendly Oneida village, and French troops have already entered our territory.
Might be able to delay the French and help the Oneida.
We will ready the defenses in Albany.
If we are to defeat Kesegawase and his allies, I need to help the Oneida and see what I can do about the French.
Okay, so two things to do. We need to... I was hoping the map that was going to tell me where, but it's not. We need to reach the native village and locate the British army. Obviously, the boat is going to be what we need to use to get there by looks of things. I was hoping it would show us where the viewpoint is, but it's not going to. So because of that, we'll have to come back at some point. We have got a collectible there. That's one done at least.
Joseph stockpiled powder and shot here. Bless him.
So we need to head back to the Morrigan, and then from there we need to head... Did we need to head to the Morrigan? I thought we did. I think we need to head... hang on a second. We need to head over there, and we need to go over there. Okay. I think we do need the ship for this. I wasn't going to, but I think we do. I know it's not far.
Sir, I'm not to pry, but would you happen to know if Kesegawase has any weaknesses?
He hasn't any. He was a scout and mercenary long before he joined the Assassins.
Doesn't matter which one we do first.
Lady Luck be with you then.
So Gist is a little bit worried about Kesegawase.
The Colonel exerts a certain amount of control over the army, or part of it anyway.
So we go to the nearest one first, I think, which is here.
Soldiers and their native allies, if we're to set up a proper defense against Kesegawase.
Kesegawase has allies in every tribe that sided with the French, as well as many others. Trappers, hunters, scouts. We'll need all the help we can muster.
So Gist is worried about how much we could defend ourselves. Kesegawase is known, he is tough. We know what he can do. He knows what we can do as well. That's the thing. Right. First point of call, we're here. I'm not sure if this is the native village or the British army. We're not going to mess around too much and clear everything, because we're not here for that. Although saying that, we're here. I will do this while we're here. I do like the way he runs up those things like that. I think that's quite interesting. Right. We need to reach... We're going to save the villagers. I would, but I don't know. I've got to find a way in. I think the way up's actually here. No. Okay. Let's see if we can find... way up is over here, in fact. There we go. It could go here. We're going to save 12 villagers. It's 3,000 sitting in our bank as well. We do need to collect that at some point. As I say, money doesn't seem to be an issue anymore. Our bank is full. We're not actually going to make any more money currently. I'm not overly worried at the minute. It's something we'll have to look at. But where we are is more important. Money doesn't seem to be an issue anymore, which is quite interesting. Could Shay beat Connor? No. I don't think hand-to-hand combat, swords, pistols, I wouldn't say so, no. But then you've got to think, Shay's got a different focus and reason for doing what he's doing. So, depends if you take that into account as well. There's a stalker nearby as well. Okay. Let's save the village. I'm running out of bullets, which doesn't help. That's something we've got to be aware of. Where are these civilians and what do we need to do to save them?
Stay alert, men.
Hide, thank you. Obviously I want a double assassination if possible here. If we get everyone, the problem is everyone sees us, we then have an issue in terms of they kill all the hostages. So we've got to be wary of how many get killed here. So I'm thinking, sleep darts on him. On him. And then double assassination on those two. His down. And his down as well. I'm ignoring the talking. We know that that's a stalker nearby. I am ignoring that. Okay, we can free the hostages. Loot the ammo. We need bullets badly.
Your death is upon thee. Time to die.
Why are we not fighting? I think that's one of the people we just saved. Okay. That's one of the people we just saved, I think. Came and killed Stalker. I'll take that. One of the villagers, by the looks of things. So we've got to try and not be loud, I think, in this, because obviously we don't want the spinners getting killed. What do you think, though? Do you think Shay could beat Connor? I'd be surprised, to be honest, if he did. Right, we've got people over here. Okay, how many we got? 2 prisoners there, a 3rd man over there that we've got to be careful of. You going to come over here and have a look, or are you going to stay there?
What's in the cave?
Said I was going to be quiet, but didn't I? I'm not here. Diving assassination there, just to make sure we got taken out. Citizens are free. You don't think Shay could beat Connor? No, neither do I, to be fair, like I say. I know he has different reasons for doing what he does, but I don't think that's enough for him to beat Connor, to be honest. Okay, where are the more civilians to save? There's a guy there. Is he on his own there? He is. Okay. Can I get round there this way? I can indeed. So, there is a guy on his own. 2 civilians. 2 hostages. Oh, they're on there as well. What I might have to do... Sleep dart. Didn't see that guy. Right, there's a few people here. I was going to sleep dart that guy and the one below us, but that's not quite possible at this point. Stay low, come here. Only got a limited amount of sleep darts, obviously. Whistle's not going to reach either, is it? He has got prisoners there, okay. Obviously, I don't want the civilians to get killed, so we've got to be a little bit careful of how we get into this. You think Edward could probably beat Connor and Shay? Oh, sorry, I didn't read that properly, did I? I read that as did I, Connor? No, I didn't read that properly. Could Shay beat Connor, and could Edward beat Connor and Shay? See, I think Shay could probably beat Connor. Possibly, I don't know. Connor's a weird one, because obviously he's his natural training as well as the assassin training with Connor. Shay to me so far doesn't come across as a fighter that I think would win them kind of fights. But yeah, I think you're right. Edward, I completely misread that. Edward would definitely win any fight against either of those 2, I personally think. Right, so let's run around and quickly deal with these guys. Got to deal with these before, obviously, they wake up. That's the thing. Love the way he just knocks them out, even though it says assassinate. Okay, there is a viewpoint here as well, but obviously the mission takes priority. Unless I can quickly grab it. It would make my life easier to know more about this area. The problem we've got now is we've got no sleep darts. Got bullet. I've got a sleep dart back. Yay. Okay, we need to head high if we want the viewpoint. While we're here, it makes sense to try and grab it. Because wondered if I could get up there. No. Okay. Now, we've got a guy over there with hostages. Can I get to him easy enough to take him out without being seen? Possibly. Thinking about it. I've got one sleep dart.
We'll teach you to help the redcoats.
Okay, let's send people down. We've got 4 more people to help. And then this is done. Yeah, I completely misread the question, Brian, to be honest. But yeah. I'm not sure on the Shay Connor one. But obviously, I think you're right with Edward. Right, so more here. I have got sleep darts again now. So 2 guards, 2 hostages. I'm not here, it wasn't me. Okay. Will he see me going across? He doesn't.
Look out for strays.
Nice and easy. No running, just in case. Civilians free. So I've got 2 more civilians to save, and that's this bit done with the villagers. I know there's stalkers still around, we can still hear them. There's actually one right on us here. That is he in the bush? There was a stalker right here somewhere. Got to be aware of. Down below us, they holding more civilians hostage as well. There's 1 civilian there on their own. I was hoping for 2, because then it's job done. Can't see 2 together at this point. Oh, there they are. There's the 2 together. It's a risk. There we go. There's 12 civilians saved. Looks like the elders are happy.
Venerable one. My name is Shay Cormac. I am a friend.
A friend indeed. You have the gratitude of my people, Shay Cormac. For as long as you shall walk this earth, you will have a place here, among us.
I think that's what he needs. He needs it somewhere.
I who thank you, young man. Would you be so kind as to walk with me?
Absolutely. What wisdom can she impart? Shay needs that guidance right now.
I am called Onata. There is a legend among my people. It tells of how the land under our feet was born, and how good and evil came into this world. The Sky Woman scattered her wisdom throughout our land. If you follow her path, you shall learn the true history of our people, and perhaps even uncover the reward locked within this cave.
Oh wow, okay.
If you are the hero I believe you to be.
You honor me, venerable one.
It is you who honor us, Shay Cormac. Farewell.
So let's have a look at the door. So inside that is armour, I would assume. That's generally what's inside. So these native pillars, we need to go to each one of those, and we'll collect something at those, and then we come back here to put them in the slots, I assume. And we gain armour, is normally the case, isn't it? Right, locate the British Army is the next port of call. We do want the viewpoint whilst we're here. It makes sense to grab it. I'm still short on bullets, I think. No, I've got a few now. Where's the easiest way up? Can't climb there. Couldn't quite get up there from where we were a minute ago, so we need to get up to go and get the viewpoint, and then we'll head off to find the British Army. There's other things to do here, but we need to come back to hand in the other bits anyway when we get them all, the pillars. So we'll leave that for the minute. Don't jump off. I think it makes sense to obviously get the... why are you not walking around that properly? Makes sense to get the viewpoint while we're here, and then everything else can be done later. You hope we get another Templar's Perspective Assassin's Creed game in Europe. Europe would be quite cool, to be fair. I know we've had England, we've had Paris. Sorry, we've had England and France. So that's kind of a wrong way of saying things, wasn't it? But yeah, I think a European one somewhere would be quite cool. And you're right, I think having the viewpoint of the Templars is an interesting viewpoint. It does lead you to ask more questions about what is happening and why it's happening. And I like having them doubts of who's the good guy and who's the bad guys. I think it's always good to be constantly questioning that. So yeah, definitely I'd love another one. With this new game they're producing, the live service one, that does allow for things like that. I spoke about this before. I don't want to talk too much about it because obviously it's all rumours. None of us know really anything that's happening. They're looking up at the stars. There they were. No one really knows what's going to happen with it, but in my mind, it would make a lot of sense if you could swap between time periods and things. I may have just died. No, nearly. I thought that was water. I honestly thought I was diving in the water there. That was a bit of a bad move. Right, we're going to head across to the British Army next as part of this quest still. Having all the prestige and money that comes with being a Templar, lays technology and infinite resources. That would be cool, wouldn't it? To see, imagine them having the technology we have now and being able to utilise it so much. That would make for some fantastic gameplay as well. But yeah, it'd be interesting. The live, like I say, the live service game that has been said, the Assassin's Creed Infinity, does allow for that to some degree. So I'm kind of hoping that's the way it goes. But because we don't know enough about it, no one can really say what way it's going to go. It's obviously disconcerting because we don't know which way they're going to take it. And I don't want to, you know, talk too much about it because I don't want to spread false rumours or anything like that. In my mind, I have an idea, and I hope that's how they do it. Doesn't mean they will, but that would be my hope, that it works out where you could flick between different times in history, including present day as well. It's got to make sense. Right, we need to cut down the French flag and kill the captain. Well, that's the captain killed. Now, where's the flag? I'm not even worried about anyone else. I'm just going down the flag. I didn't counter in time there. Got cut. Oh, we've got to be anonymous to cut. Okay, we've got to take out as many of these as possible then, because we're obviously not anonymous at the minute. Is that all of them? I think that is. We're anonymous now. We lost quite a lot of men there. But yeah, it's all... No one really knows. If you see a video talking about it, it's all rumours more than anything else. Well, we did help the British. I wouldn't say we gave them a lot of help. A lot of their men died. I didn't see any optional objectives. Glad there wasn't, luckily. That's 100% sink them. So we've helped the villagers, we've found the British, we've helped save them as well. And that's that side of the mission. Armour and sword. Done. Now we have got about 20 minutes left. Where is the next quest taking us? It's quite a way away looking at that. Where are we going with it? Over here. Interesting. Okay. It is over there. My thinking is, we've got 20 minutes. It may not be enough time for another main story mission. We are back again tomorrow morning with Rogue. So my thinking is, whilst we're here, let's clear the island. I think that makes sense in terms of where we're at. I don't think there's much on this island to clear, to be honest, but we'll have a look and see what we can gather. Viewpoint is obviously the first thing to think about. Right, one at the side. Yeah. So we'll grab the viewpoint, see what we need to collect here. We may even head back to the village over the other side and clear that while we're here, possibly. I'm always wary about starting a mission that we can't finish. That wasn't the way to the viewpoint there, was it? So the viewpoint is over there. We obviously need to find either a way up or a way round. But yeah, evening streams, I want to focus on the story as where possible. Does mean obviously we neglect some of the exploring, but I kind of feel we wouldn't actually get anything done in 2 hours if we're not careful. Kind of makes sense to focus up, and I'm not bad for it. I tend to get distracted, go off piece, and have a look at new things. But I'm trying to get better. My viewpoint is there. There are some enemy here as well. Our best way up. Can we get up over there? Oh, it's a native pillar here as well. I didn't know that. I was here for the viewpoint. I wasn't here for the native pillar. It's telling us there's a native pillar here. It's climbable. Don't fall off. Okay, none of that's climbable. That's getting a bit disconcerting. How are we getting up? Don't fall. Okay. I'm not too sure. We're getting up here. There's a chest over that way. We're probably too high for by the looks of it. Obviously, I'm trying. I don't want to die, obviously, as well. Okay, I say that as we plunge into the water. Okay, can we find a way up then? So what we have found is obviously climb points are generally white. Have that white kind of look to them. So one just there, that's a climb point. That's what we need to get to, by the looks of that. Okay, from here though, don't think we have another climb point, do we? So, I think we need to get on top of this waterfall and go that way. It's a lot easier once you've got a viewpoint. You kind of then can guesstimate which kind of way you need to head, and without that, it becomes a little bit harder. Right, we've got a little pathway here. There's a chest along there as well. If we jump down though now, what would happen? I think we need to jump into this. Obviously swim across. Don't want to go down the waterfall. Not there though. We need to go here. Stop. Oh, nearly fell off. And then we need to jump across here. Right, fall off, Shay. Okay. One of 5 chests on this island dump. There's a native pillar nearby as well we need to get to. Obviously the viewpoint was my first aim. I have to do native pillar first. Depending what comes up. Okay. Viewpoint is there. And this is saying reach a native pillar, but okay. We can get back up here once we've got the viewpoint. So let's go viewpoint first. I know it says red, there are soldiers nearby, so we have to be a little bit wary. We can handle ourselves, I'm sure. They decide to cause a problem. Synchronise up, and then we'll have a look at what we need to clear first. Just as we're running out of time for tonight's stream, I just think it's better to clear some stuff. I don't want to start a quest and get stuck in it. Obviously, I know I said I changed the tablets, the painkillers that I'm on, so don't make me drowsy, but at the same time I still don't want to have that kind of other effect, which I still take a decent amount of them, so I've still got to be a bit careful. Right, there's a few things to do. We do need to collect the animal if we can. A black bear is an upgrade blueprint as well. So a few things to clear here. We're nearest thing is the shard, so we might as well do that while we're here. The shard is there. There are enemy here. We need to be aware of that. Where's our jump point? I think it's straight down, isn't it? That's one guy down. How many guys are there? 2. I didn't mean to jump out like that. Okay, well we'll fight them both anyway. He shot his own man. But it's not an area where we need to worry about enemy now, because I think we dealt with them all. Yeah, I think that's all I'm dealt with. I wasn't intended to kill them like that, but job's done, I suppose, so that's a bonus. Right, the shard we need to grab is up there, so we need to climb up and get there. Best way up. And the native pillar is up there. It's something else we didn't want to clear whilst here. We know we have our bank is full. Let's see. Wonder if I could jump into that gap from here. No. So we need to head up there by the looks of things. A climb point this side. Indeed there is. It's a bonus. There's a chest near to this climb point as well, so we'll take that while we're here. And then shard should be over this way. Didn't think he was going to make that jump for a minute. Shard is done. Okay. We got native pillar straight ahead. There's quite a few things to do here, isn't there? Native pillar is all the way up there. That's where we want to head. Can't see a natural climb point there. There's a few over there, so head up this climb point and we'll head across that way. See if we find anything near along the way, we'll clear it as well. But yeah, I think the aim would be do decide on 100% we're here anyway. It makes sense to clear it. In the cave is the chest, isn't it? We're here, let's go and check it. There we go. 3 out of 5 chests done. So easy to get sidetracked, but what else there is to find and look at. I think the game's aged pretty well. The mechanics are still sound. I wouldn't say it's aged badly. Graphically, yes, we've seen better, but at the same time, I don't think it's that bad. I've seen a lot worse in newer games. That's the big thing. Whoa! I wasn't expecting that. I was not expecting to fall through a hole in the floor. Okay. That was me. I'll just nip across and get the shard while we're here. Not quite. Something's twinkling away nearby. I think we're heading up. There's a chest somewhere nearby. Can't see it, but there is a chest nearby. Right, where? What are your expectations of the Japanese Assassin? So, this Japanese Assassin's Creed game has been rumoured for quite a few years. It's not true. None of it's true. Ubisoft have already come out and said they're not doing it. They don't. That's not coming anytime soon. The majority of videos on YouTube that are saying about this Japanese style Assassin's Creed, they're all fake. They're all fan-made trailers. I see them all the time on the Assassin's Creed groups. So yeah, I'm not expecting it. Ghost of Tsushima is probably the closest we're going to get for a long time. As I say, Ubisoft have already come out and said it's not in their plans. The next game is coming out in time. It's not coming out in 2022, no. The next game is not a Japanese one. It's the Bassam one, which doesn't say in Japan. I will do a quick search for you. But yeah, there's enough rumours to tell people about this Japanese one. It isn't real. So if you look at the videos on YouTube that say this, if you click the about section of that video, it even says fan-made trailer. But everyone believes they're real, but it's not. The next Assassin's Creed game is meant to be Infinity is what is currently coming, but no one knows when or if Yeah. The next game that should be released is called Infinity. It could release in 2022, but that's it. All we know about it. The next Assassin's Creed is meant to be purportedly set in the city of Baghdad, because it's meant to be a prequel to Valhalla about Basim, who was in Valhalla. That's all anyone really knows, and that's from official sites. I never watched these fan-made trailers and ones that discuss the other stuff because I know they're not real, so I don't really look at them. But I'm aware, obviously, they exist. Okay. Kind of feel I think we've got everything in there. That drop through the floor hasn't really helped me figure out where we're going. So, I think I should have gone up there. I think I've got a cave through here. Where's this cave take us? I think I picked the right way. There's a native. There's a black bear. That is our first bear we've seen. I'll be surprised if one shot does it. It does indeed. How is it we can take down a bear with one shot, but another person, it takes more than one? You thought it was real. Yeah, sorry to say, it's not. The majority of things you see, YouTube, social media, talking about the next Assassin's Creed game, generally they're either fan-made or they're a book that's already been released years ago. The people are using the front cover of it to try and make people think it's a new Assassin's Creed game, unfortunately. So yeah, sorry that you're disappointed. But yeah, as far as I'm aware, Ubisoft have already said they're not going to do a Japanese one. I know everyone wants it. They have also said they don't want to do something modern day either because of guns being a bigger thing now. You wouldn't see assassin blades often, would you? But yeah, Infinity is currently what we believe is happening, possibly this year, but the next game is rumoured to be, or is expected to be, a prequel to Valhalla concerning Basim and Baghdad. Okay, native pillar. I think this is the first one we've done. I'm not sure what we've got. Oh, we have done one of these before. You just need to align the lines. These are quite simple. Once you get one, you just need to rotate until you get more than one. Is that not correct? No? Okay. Oh, that one. Back that way. So once you've got one bit of line, you just now need to rotate the others until you get the next one. Oh, that made a noise. So it can be either of those two by the looks of things. So it means that one's wrong. In a second. That's saying wrong because of that one, I believe. I want to say the top one's wrong though. These were really easy last time. And now obviously not. There we go. Just got to find the right pattern. It wasn't difficult, we just took a bit more time than the first one we did. The first one was straight in, done, happy days. That one's a little bit longer. Right, we need to go and collect the little memento at the bottom of this. There we go. As I say, it's annoying we can't tell what's left. Come on. It's annoying we can't tell what's left on an island when we're on the island. But obviously the synchronization point does give us the benefit of being able to see everything there is. I'm glad nothing's hidden, because that'd be even more frustrating, wouldn't it? Okay. We need to dive off to grab that. What is next here? We have gone one black bear. Kind of want to head to here, don't we? Gain the blueprint. That's kind of important. We've got about 5 minutes or so. So I'm thinking blueprint, chest, cave painting. So we've got renovations over here we need to do. And see where we are there. That might be about it. We'll see if we can get anything else done. But yeah, I'm rapidly running out of time this evening, I'm afraid. If you haven't seen the scheduled video that came out on Sunday, it is Sunday. Doubted myself when I made it and put it out. We are live again tomorrow morning with Assassin's Creed Rogue. We'll continue with the journey and discovering what everything the game has. But I'm assuming this is going to block us in a minute because it was struggling to get round. No, it's not blocking. I thought it was going to. There's an invisible wall there that's stopping us going anywhere. Okay, I don't think we're meant to be this way. Yeah, there's an invisible barrier every time I'm trying to do anything. So I think we're meant to go a different way. So yeah, we're live again tomorrow morning, more Assassin's Creed Rogue. Genshin Impact will be back Thursday evening. And what else was there? And obviously daily content on the channel. We're coming to the end of the Watch Dogs series. The last episode, story episode, I think, is possibly tomorrow. I think. I can't remember, to be fair. Right, how do we need to get round there, I would suggest. Just jump. So, we need to find our way forward. So we know where roughly where the blueprint is, it's getting there, isn't it? So let's try and go around this way. It wouldn't allow me to go the other way, so let's try this way. It's a longer route. I don't think it's going to allow me that way either, is it? Through the cave. Let's try that, shall we? I think that's a dead end, wasn't it? It was. How do we get to that side then? I'm obviously missing something. Probably quite simple. I wonder if it was another exit from the tunnel we were in. No worries at all, Brian. No worries. Thanks for joining us. Thank you for saying hello and having a chat. Very much appreciated. Thank you for the like, otherwise, much appreciated. But yeah, thank you for joining us, Brian. Thank you for chatting. Much appreciated. Anytime. And yeah, have a good evening, morning, or afternoon, wherever you are. Okay, I'm trying to find the way to get to the blueprint. It could have been there was a second exit in here that we didn't see. In fact, if we just swim out, would that be the exit we hadn't seen? Because we didn't swim out, did we? Or is it going to block us? It might block us, I'm not sure. No, I think this is where you're meant to go. So, we need to climb up here. I've noticed a lot of the blueprints are normally locked behind either ice, and we didn't have the grenade launcher at that point. The other one we gained, there was something, I think we had to use a grenade launcher to open that one up as well, to be fair. So it does seem a lot of them are locked behind certain things. No, wrong button. I pressed drop instead of back jump. Always forget about back jump. Thank you for the like, it was much appreciated. Okay, higher game. I'm determined now to get this blueprint before we finish for the evening. There we go. Good old back jump. Right, blueprint is here. Let's have a look at it. And it's the elite burning oil. Again, not something we actually desperately need. But that's 3 of 5 collectibles here. So there is a chest there we've kind of missed somehow. There is a cave painting. And then there's this over here, renovations. So, I need to stop, but I also want to finish what we're doing. That chest is up there. Okay. Can we go up from here? I don't think we can. I like the restrictive climbing. I know Valhalla's kind of given, and Odyssey, to be fair, gave us this free climbing experience, which is good, but I also like it being restricted. I like the fact we have to think about what we want to do to be able to climb. I don't like it being so free roam as we've been used to recently. Just a personal thing. I know, obviously, lack of free climb can be frustrating, and I get frustrated when you fall off something 5 times. And obviously, that is annoying, but I don't know, part of me likes the fact we are frustrated. I like the fact you can't climb everywhere. You have to actually think about how you get into somewhere. Maybe a glutton for punishment, possibly. Right, we can climb this wall, and the chest should be just up here. There we go, chest is there. I'm determined to do this item before we finish tonight. That's all 5 chests now gained. So, where are we heading? We've got to find cave painting here next. And then from there, cave painting there. And then all the way over here for the shard and then renovations. And I think that's it. I do honestly think that's the design done. We may not make the last bit. I don't know. I know I need to stop. I can feel it, but I want to also get this done. It's always that frustration when you go to do something. You know you want to finish it. You've got to clear it. You've got to finish. It's more of a natural ending when it's done, isn't it? Right. Cave painting. That's the important part. That's what we're looking for. Okay. This will take us back through this cave. If I remember where these things take us now. We are getting close to cave painting. Is it this way? As I say, we have already killed a bear, so we've got one bear pelt. We probably need more. It's like we killed the bear fairly simple. Here we go. Cave painting is here. That is the cave painting. We'll have a quick look at what that tells us in a second. Press it too early. Things on with it. It takes a bit of time before it loads in to tell you to press it. Okay. This is the beginning, this cave painting. In the first days of the world, the earth was covered with water. There was no light in the sky, neither sun at day, nor stars or moon at night. It's quite poetic, really. I'm looking forward to seeing those all in one go. Right, cave painting done. So, I believe... have a look at this. We've got 2 left to do. We've got a shard, and then renovations. I know we need to spend stone. We have got quite a lot of it sitting there waiting. I can fast travel. That's not to there, though. No, I can't fast travel there. Ooh, we're overrunning. I'm just trying to... okay. I'm going to attempt to quickly get the shard. That will create an automatic save as well. I have a bear here. Again, we need the skin. Obviously, like if you like your animals like me, killing animals isn't the thing. But in these, we have to if we want the upgrades. And we do want the upgrades, unfortunately. So, apologies, but we don't have a choice. Okay, that was the totem there. This drops us off here. I think is the only way down. Next main mission is quite a way away as well. Something to, we're going to have to think about tomorrow morning. I have to do some exploring along the way. It's just I want to keep the story moving because the story at the minute needs to keep moving to make sense. Because a lot of stuff is going on with Shay and his thoughts and how he views the world. So to stop the story too much doesn't seem right. We know he's lost a little bit since he left. I'm trying to work out how to get across there. I think we're going in the water. So we're seeing that change in character. So to obviously then not continue that would seem a bit weird. I'm guessing I can't get up there. So my guess is we're going this way. Climb up. Come on, Shay. You're costing me time now. There we are there. Didn't want to... okay, that wasn't what I intended, but that's what Shay decided to do. Maybe this is the right way. I was just trying to work out if we can go through the river, but obviously not. Maybe this is actually the right way. Okay, shard is over there. I believe that's, other than the restoration stuff, I think that might be the last collectible. Oh. There's a frontier clash. We've got to cut down the French flag, kill the French captain. The frontiersmen are in trouble. Annoyingly, everyone's invisible. How does that work? I can't see anyone. How am I meant to kill these people? I can't see them. That's an unexpected glitch. I might not be able to do this Frontiers Clash because I can't kill anyone. See? There's meant to be someone there, but he's not there. That's their first bug. At least. Hopefully that's the only one. I'll cut down the flag. Flag is gone. I can't kill the French captain because he's not there. Can I aim at him? No. But he's not there. So unfortunately we're going to have to fail this. There's nothing I can do about it. So we'll continue doing what I wanted to do so we can finish for the evening. We need the shards from over here. If I leave the back... yeah. I can't save them. I know it's saying all your allies have we failed the clash. I couldn't do anything about it. Because it was not going to allow me to see the enemy. It's not as if I can deal with them, is it? Right, shard here. And then restoration, and then we're done. I'm afraid for this evening. There's my shard. I obviously need to go high. There's the jump off. So how am I getting to that jump off? My suspicion is there. Okay, we can do this. Once you kind of figure out where things are, and I would like to say the maps aren't brilliant. They never have been. In a lot of the early Assassin's Creed games, the maps are horrendous. Once you kind of figure out which way you're meant to be going, life becomes a lot easier. But it changes mission to mission, island to island. And sometimes, no matter how hard you try, you go the wrong way several times. That's the last Animus fragment. So I believe restorations are done. That's the last collectible. We'll do the restorations because we haven't done them. And we haven't done many of these, to be fair. And then, I'm assuming it will allow us to. That's the other thing. And then that should give us an auto-save as well. Where are these restorations? Straight ahead of me. Just there. Let's go down there. I know I've got loads of money in the bank. We also can't... I'm not in a position to be able to go and collect that money just yet. Right, restoration here. We have got enough. We are going to renovate the building. There's another renovation done. And that is Ottitayani, apologies for pronunciation, finished. That is the whole island done. I do need to go back to the ship. Before we finish, I know I'm overrunning, and I'm going to pay for this in the morning, admittedly. But we are running a little bit. What I'm going to quickly do, I want to go in to the ship. There's something I just want to quickly do. Because obviously we have the fleet in here. Why not? I won't bother with the fleet because I think it'll take me ages to get that done. I want to interact with the bank, mainly because we had money sitting there waiting for us. So the bank is done. We're going to do is stop here. It has just auto-saved. And then tomorrow morning we'll start with the fleet, send them out while we continue on. Yeah. Exit the main menu. So those are 2-hour stream was Assassin's Creed Rogue this evening finished. What did we achieve? Well, we completed a couple of missions, 2 in fact. We found more of why Shay feels a need to help Monroe. And Monroe doesn't kind of agree with him in that viewpoint. So that's interesting. We also learned stalkers are annoying. That's the other thing. And that's about it. Massive thank you to everyone that's joined us this evening. Thank you for the likes, the comments, the views, conversation. Even if you're new to the channel, welcome, hello, thank you for joining. As I say, we're back tomorrow morning with Assassin's Creed Rogue for 3.5 hour stream. And then we're back Thursday morning with more Rogue, and then Thursday evening Genshin Impact. Friday is looking like it's not going to happen. I did put on the scheduled video depending on physio. So I think Friday's going to be unfortunately cancelled, but I'll know more hopefully tomorrow. But that's it for today. Thank you all very much. Enjoy your morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are. And hopefully we'll see you soon. Thank you all for watching. Bye-bye.